welcome and welcome back to my page, and season greetings to you all from home and abroad. If you're coming across my page for the very first time, you are welcome. Do well to follow, subscribe, like, share, and drop your comments at the comment section. And I love you. Mwah. And for my returning family, I say thank you very much and I love you too. So guys, in today's video I will be showing you how I made my 5x5 closure braided wig from start to finish as a beginner. Yes, cheers for me, it wasn't easy. Like they say, practice makes perfect, and I will never forget that. But before the video, let's take 1 minute to subscribe, like, share, and drop comments. Alright guys, I believe we've all done that, so let's begin. So guys, it actually took me almost a week to get done with the wig. Reasons because I work in a fuel station and at the same time learning a skill to better my future, because the country is no longer what we thought of. And on this day I wanted to start making the wig, but time wasn't on my side and I was so late for work and I have to hurry up to work. But meanwhile, the packing gel I was carrying that very day was made by me. In the previous video, you can go and watch it, and I was so super proud of myself because it was barely 5 months I started learning a skill and I'm this good. And my colleagues were like, wow, you made it yourself, you really tried to, it's beautiful, it's perfect. And I was like, oh, pour me water. This is the day one of me making the wig cap. I'm so sorry, some clips were not recorded because I actually thought I was, but at the end of it I noticed it wasn't recording and I was like crazy, really mad. Welcome to the day 2 of me making the wig, and it was fun and I was so excited to practice on my own. Just like I said earlier, practice makes perfect. You don't need or have to wait for anyone to help you with the little things you can do for yourself. As far as Nigeria is concerned, you need to do it yourself. I want to use this moment to advise everyone that try your best to do something good or creative for yourself. Learn a skill. If you have the opportunity to go to school as well, do it. And mind you, you can be educated and also learn a skill, because this our country, Nigeria, is no longer funny and interested in education or qualification, but you can also be proud of yourself to achieve both, just like me. And you can't tell where and when help may come from. Okay, the third day was the sewing of the closure part, and it was a little bit hell, but I managed to adjust everything by folding one end to enable me get done with the sewing properly, and I was able to achieve my closure goal with my brain. Can anyone clap for me please? Thank you. Day 4 was at night. I came back late from work and I decided to work on my wig a little before going to bed. And it was already past 10 p.m. and my sister was like, you not go sleep, not forget say you dey go work tomorrow morning, no. And my reply was, I know, and I will sleep. Just want to finish the other parts. And thanks for your concern. Oh, I never knew that my sister was caring until that very night. Before I went to bed, I remember the parfait I kept in the freezer and brought it out and enjoyed myself before going to bed. And guess what? It was so yummy. This particular parfait is the best I've had so far, and I never regretted buying it at all. Guys, please hold on. Is it perfect, parfait, or perfect? Which of them? Okay, drop your comments at the comment section. Welcome to day 5 of me working on the closure part, trying to create a center pattern. I really don't know why I love anything center part wig or hair, or is it because it brings out the beautiful face? Anyways, that is story for another day. Right here, I was done with one part of the closure and I decided to take a break for a few minutes and eat my plantain. Before I forget, is there anyone that prefers to eat raw ripe plantain like me, or my village people's hand is in it? Like, I love eating my ripe plantain raw than the fried or cooked one. And I always have that vibe and feelings that eating raw ripe plantain are more nutritious than cooked or fried ones. Please, if I'm wrong or right, correct me or educate me more on it at the comment section down below. Day 6 was all about trimming the wig. I learned this method of trimming from my Madam Mrs. Ukamaka Johnny, and it was the fastest and easiest way to trim your hair or wigs. If you have a sharp eyes, you will notice that I mistakenly burned one of my finger while trying to talk to my auntie to position the camera well, because I noticed she was moving the camera up and down, of which I don't like. Still on day 6, after trimming the hair, I rolled the ends to achieve those coils. I'm sorry I forgot to record that part because it was a stressful moment for me trying to twist the attachment and the rollers to take shape. Plus, it was a rainy night. Please pardon me. So right here, I'm done with the wig and it was looking so beautiful, and I never imagined that it would come out looking this beautiful and amazing. What do you have to say, guys? Please rate my work from 1 to 10 at the comment section. Your comment matters a lot to me and I promise to do better next time. The first mistake I made was using this type of dummy head to make wig. It was so disappointing. It was small, which made it look as if the wig cap was oversized, and I will advise you use a canvas dummy head for wigging instead. The second mistake I made was me not placing the closure net properly on the wig cap, which I found difficult to sew at first. But before I could realize my mistake, I already sewed and loosed it twice. That was very painful. And I will advise you place your closure or your frontal net on the wig cap properly and make sure to use your T-pins or decorating pins to hold them down before sewing. The third and worst mistake I made was using a colored thread to sew the closure net. It wasn't looking good and not advisable. The amazing thing was that I noticed it and I was able to rectify my mistake by using a black permanent marker on the colored thread. I wanted to use a black nail polish, but the one I have at home at that very moment was not good before I decided to use the black permanent marker. And I will advise you make use of black thread for sewing the closure or frontal nets in order not to make the same mistake that I made, okay? All right, guys, if this is your first time of coming across my channel, thank you very much, and I love you guys for your support, your encouragement, and everything. See you in my next video. Bye bye.